Loving Rochester. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you again for joining me. 365 Ways to Change Your Life. I've been going over this book by Suzanne Summers, but I'm also implementing here and there other ideas and concepts from the universe or authors or different people who have passed or come along to teach us. It's all a learning lesson, this life that we're going through, and I hope that I can provide you with some information that maybe you haven't heard before so that you can implement it in your life and make your life better day by day. Please like and subscribe on YouTube and ring the bell so you'll get notified when I have a new video that comes out. You can also find us on Facebook, Loving Rochester, and lovingrochester.com. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing your posts daily, and I look so forward to getting to know each and every one of you. Of 365 ways to change your life. Life can be difficult and confusing. Life can be difficult and confusing. I know in my life there came a time when I realized it through violence as a child. And the hurt and the pain from my childhood were threatening to steal my adulthood. It was an agitating work of trying to find closure and resolutions. I was able to go all the way back to my earliest moments of childhood and remember the memories and the feelings that I had. As the memories came back, I wanted to run from them, as I have done so many times in the past. But I knew that denial was not the answer, because so far it had not worked for me. I had been plagued with depression and low self-esteem and had reached a point in my life where I could no longer continue living the way I had been living. Week after week, I worked at remembering, writing it down until finally I could accept what had happened to me and take responsibility for how I had responded by remembering. I began to understand the power of addiction and the disease of alcoholism, which made my father do terrible things. It had not been my fault, as I had always thought. As a child, I thought I could just go figure out how to be a better daughter. So I spent nearly 30 years with the overwhelming feeling that I had failed. I continued working with my therapist until I had remembered enough of my memories and pain to understand the syndrome of addiction. With that understanding, I found forgiveness, and with forgiveness, I could let it go and move on with my life. If you have had an unfortunate past, I urge you to go back and remember. In doing so, you will find the key to who you are. It will free you and allow you to move on with your life and to do what you were meant to do. In time, you will find the lesson in the experience you went through that will allow it to become understandable. Thought for today. I will make it my goal to understand the negative events of my past until my life becomes understandable to me. Then I will take responsibility for how I responded, knowing that I did the best I could with the information I had at that time. Now that I can see the cause and effect, I will see that my response to those events helped to make me the person I am today. You know, it amazes me how many of us have had negative events happen to us as children. It's so much more common than most of us even know. But if you've had something happen to you in your past that was horrific or unbearable or just crushing to your soul, please know that you are okay and that you can be still anything you want to be. And no matter how many times somebody told you you're not worthy or lovable, they're not right. They don't know. They're just trying to control and manipulate you. There's so many diseases out there and illnesses, whether it's mental illness or addiction to drugs or alcohol, that can cause people to do and say horrible, horrible things. It's not your fault that these things happened. You are lovable. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of being treated well and loved and appreciated, and do not settle for anything less. One thing that is sad is if you have been abused as a child, or you came from a parent who maybe wasn't physically abusive but was verbally abusive, or maybe they had a drinking problem or a drug problem or something like that. We tend to, not that we enjoyed these experiences, but when we grow up, we tend to find people who behave and treat us in the very same fashion of the family member that treated us horribly in our past. Unfortunately, when we grow up with someone who is addicted to drugs or alcohol, or someone who's abusive in any way, shape, or form, it could be verbally, it doesn't have to be physical, but it could be physical or sexual, or whatever abuse you are receiving from somebody. When we grow up, if we don't get help, if we don't heal ourselves, we will end up repeating the same pattern over and over again. And you say to yourself, I won't do that, but it's true. It is so true that you're going to do this, because even though we don't like it, it's what we're used to. And we look for someone who's going to give us that similar feeling, and it's a comfort zone for us. And even though we hate it, even though you want out of it so badly, it's the only thing you know. You don't know how to have a normal relationship, one without abuse. And until you heal yourself, until you're far enough removed from this abuse, unfortunately, you will keep repeating the cycle. So I urge you, I implore you to get help. Get help. Go through all your feelings of what happened, why they happened, why you responded the way you did, how you feel about it, and heal and move on. You can survive this. You can go on. Your life will be okay. You will be successful. Just because somebody hurt you in the past does not make you, it doesn't equate to your future. They have nothing to do with the you that is inside of you, and your soul, and your purpose. You are a beautiful, beautiful soul. Remember that. And get love. Help. Get help anywhere you can, whether it be from a counselor or a therapist or a church. Wherever you can, get your help, and know that you are worthy, and you are lovable, and you are beautiful. Thank you again for joining me. This is Karen Lambert with Loving Rochester and Karen's Corner. Please, again, like and subscribe to YouTube, Loving Rochester, Karen's Corner, and please give me some thumbs up, and write to me. Write me a message. Send me a message. Tell me what you think, or if you've gone through something like this, whatever you can. I look forward to sharing with you, and I look forward to seeing you again. And also, please check me out on Facebook, Loving Rochester, and lovingrochester.com. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for another way to improve your life with 365 ways to change your life with Suzanne Summers and many others. Have a great day.